Hey everybody, this is David Brown, your friend, your family from Basic Info Before Leaving Earth. Man, we got a good segment tonight. I got the brother that's coming in. It's the godbody brother. You know why he coming.
Peace.
You know, you can speak what you want to speak.
Peace to the people. I go by the name of Son Godbody Allah. Peace to the nation of God's and earth, Allah's 5%. And peace to my Black Panther family, Ashe, Hotep.
Now, we telling all our friends out there right now, family and friends, to join in. We got a positive message to give out to you today. I told you that Basic Info Before Leaving Earth is the instructions. We giving you information of what's going on. I'm going to give y'all like 3 more minutes to tune in so y'all can catch on to what's going on. Today we're talking about bail reform. And it came in January the 1st, soon the new year came in. So while y'all was hipping and the hopping and the ripping and the shopping and the gifting and the locking, guess what was going on? The bail reform. And on this bail reform, is something in it. So we're going to go through it. Me and the God, we're going to go through it. We're going to read. We got the Google, my wife, Rakima Young, Rakima Brown, a.k.a. Young, all the way around. She's going to read. She's going to be our reader for today, and she's going to read about the bail reform. And I want y'all to tune in and see what's going on so y'all can get the understanding of what the bail reform means. So me and the God, we came in to break this thing down. I told y'all, we're not a religion. We come to give you information. If you don't want information, I guess you don't want to live, because information is better than money. I know that today.
Absolutely.
You know. So
don't value the wrong things.
That's right. So we're gonna get you to reading, and where you at first?
Let's get into it.
I'm on bail reform.
Okay, we on bail reform.
As of January 1st, 2017, that was the deadline to officiate the criminal justice reform. We are preparing to launch a pilot program during the first quarter of this year. It started in Camden, Morris County, Sussex County, and Passaic Vintages. Criminal justice reform is a result of a committee. Chief Justice Stuart Rabnier reformed and chaired the constitutional amendment and enactment of the Bail Speedy Trial Reform Law.
Of the Bail Speedy Trial Reform Law. Now, if you never went to trial or went to jail, you wouldn't understand. Tell them what a trial is, Godbody.
Trials where you are tried by a judge and jury, which is supposed to be jury of your peers, but we all know how that's been working out for us for the last 400 plus years. Whereas you are supposed to be innocent before proven guilty.
Right.
But a lot of times, you know, they see faces like I was walking and they automatically assume guilt.
Right.
So basically it's set up to whereas, you know, you go in front of a judge, jury, lawyer, prosecutor. Your lawyer is usually your defender. If you can't afford one, they appoint one to you. It's called a public pretender, as we that has been in the system know. Public pretender, what they call public defenders, they usually work for free, and they usually in cahoots with the prosecutors to kind of speed up the trial and get you out the way. And a lot of times we get burned for not knowing information, for not knowing the law.
That's right.
For not even taking the time to open up, read a book, and find out what's going on with your potential misdemeanor case being upgraded to felony, which could either land you in 3 months behind county or 3 years behind prison walls down southern states somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's basically what a trial is.
What a trial is. So we wanted you to know what a trial is, because you might got a family member that's out there right now that's going to trial. Facing time, going to trial, trying to fight a law or case that's on him or her that you don't know about. So we want to let you just know what trial is.
That's
so
very real. A lot of women do go to prison.
Yes, and we want you to know. And we want you to get an understanding of what this bail reform is. So you might one day go to trial. Just don't think that you might not, because this thing go for both of us. This thing is for all of us. So you need to get this information too. Go ahead, finish, babe.
Okay. The Bell Speedy Trial Reform Law. The state will shift from a system that relies principally on setting monetary bail as a condition of release or risk-based systems that considers objective factors unrelated to the defendant's ability to pay monetary bail.
Right. So it's telling you right then and there that if they're going to come up with a way to systematically set your bail or don't give you a bail and release you on some type of
your own recognizance
or some type of stigmatization, meaning a bracelet or parole, probation, anything that stigmas to you to keep coming to court.
Right.
A way to keep coming to court. So it might be good for
systematic enslavement.
There you go. That's what it is.
First, they get you to come back, keep you coming back, which means time away from the family, time away from your job,
right?
Which you need to support your family. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is it's systematic. People, we got to beware these traps. They're out here. Right. They're out here. And if you can't afford bail, you can't afford bail.
That's why I probably sound good. Because for the people that can't afford it, it sounds good. But what about the people that already been through the system? It's bad for them. Absolutely. It's bad for people like us that been incarcerated 3 to 4 times, been on probation, been into a robbery.
Even with a complete parole history, such as myself, I completed parole. Just by doing the right things and keeping myself out of trouble for the past going on 7 years. Now I'm looking at what we call an expungement.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's where you get your record wiped clean. And, you know, depending on the nature of your crime, how long ago it was, and was there time served for felony, misdemeanor, it goes on your record.
Right.
Even going in front of a parole board, I remember the parole board, the panel of 4 people asking me about tickets that I got back in the early 90s where everybody and their mother had systems in their cars and I always would get them. And then not knowing the law and then being young and stupid, I would take the tickets, ball them up, turn up my reader, put the fuck off, keep it moving.
Right.
But it comes back to bite you.
It bites you.
Know what I'm saying?
That's right.
What we're doing now is we're trying to give the information, especially to the younger brothers that's coming up, the younger brothers and sisters that's coming up, getting their licenses and, getting their life going in the right direction.
Right, or trying to. Right.
And what happens is when you get yourself caught in these traps, it's hard to get out. It's very difficult. If you don't know the law, if you don't know where to find this information, they're not going to run up to you and say, hey, look, this is how you get rid of this, or this is how you get rid of that.
Right.
They're not going to give you this information.
They're not going to give you this information.
Therefore, we do it as poor righteous teachers.
That's right.
We do this for free.
That's right.
We go on live. We share the information with the people.
That's what we do.
And, there's brothers out here, and you do have these jailhouse scholars that a lot of these brothers really do know the law because they ain't got nothing else to do.
Right.
That's the only time they get a chance to really sit down and read something.
Right.
But a lot of times, a lot of brothers do know what they know they shit. They be on point,
and they can give you valid information during your case. And a lot of people believe that. See, you got our women that's home that got husbands that's locked up, that's in jail, that's facing time right now, and they don't understand the time that their husbands or their boyfriends are facing. And they don't understand the hardship of facing that time. And they don't understand what a speedy trial is, and they don't understand what a regular trial is. So when they hear this thing, because just a minute ago, I just took, I was about to have a speedy trial, but they didn't want me to have a speedy trial because they knew it was beatable. So at the end of the day, they told my wife, on the side of me, told her, listen, we're going to give him 15 years for an aggravated assault. And they told her, she got scared to the point where she said, just take whatever they're going to give you.
No. Absolutely.
They said take whatever you're gonna give you and that's what you don't want to do, and that shows that's how we become in a mass incarceration too. Because a lot of the brothers start falling victim to something that some people haven't did the crimes. Some people don't have no crimes.
Always remember, you're innocent till proven guilty.
Right.
You can waive your Miranda rights.
That's right.
Can remain silent.
Right.
Until a lawyer is present. So you have legal representation.
That's right.
And also, we have to really start learning. We have to learn the way these enemies are working.
Right.
So you have to know the system. You have to know what a grade A felony is or what a grade D misdemeanor is.
That's right.
A lot of times the crime don't warrant the crime doesn't warrant the time. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Us black and brown people out here, we get slaughtered when we come in front of that judge.
That's right.
And a lot of times we don't have the monetary means, we don't have the finances to keep paying these lawyers.
Right.
So that's where they say, okay, speedy trial, we want to get him out the way. We don't want to waste time on this guy because he ain't got no money. Uh-huh. He got some money, or he got some type of potential income, or some type of where we could further suck this man dry.
That's
not
right.
not only mentally, spiritually, physically, because it's exhausting.
That's
running
right.
back and forth. They tell you to be there at 9 a.m.
That's right.
You don't see a judge until 9:45.
Right.
What kind of shit is that? And
sometimes it be longer before you see a judge.
So it's costly. It's costly. And right now, we don't got time to waste. We don't have time to waste. We losing. We losing as a family. We losing as a race. We're losing all around the board.
That's right. So that's why we come here to open up some knowledge, because it's a lot of people figure that, oh, I'm good. I got me a job. I got my car. I ain't never going to get jammed up or get in trouble. That's why this bail reform is there, because they're using anybody to be in a mass of the incarceration. It don't matter what you do. You can have a ticket. You still going to have to go. You still going to have to go to the county. Absolutely. See, it could be grandma. It could be cousin. It could be you with just a ticket that you forgot about. Maybe you forgot about that ticket. Oh man, I forgot about that ticket. You still, with this new bail reform, you will have to go through due processing. That's what it's called. It's due processing. Meaning, if we got you in the county, if we got you in East Orange Precinct right now, and it's grandma, and we want to go and pay. Okay, we didn't know that grandma. Okay, we forgot about it. It was a ticket, a parking ticket. We forgot about it. We want $50. Well, what y'all got to do is go down to Essex County Correctional Facility after grandma get due processed.
Fingerprinted.
Mugshot like she's humiliated, just like it's one of us. And then
let's not forget bullpen therapy.
Oh yeah,
food is horrible. Y'all been there, you know.
Yeah. Oh, if you ain't learned, you're gonna learn this today.
You're gonna learn today.
Yeah, because January the 1st, everybody will go through this process that we have been through. You'll go through it too. See how the world is changing. See how you thought that you'll never see what we seen, and you'll call us criminals, and now they're gonna make everybody look like a criminal. But we're gonna finish this up. Go ahead, finish.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Criminal justice reform will change the procedure. Judges use to set conditions of release.
One thing, judges use the set conditions of the release. So they changing the way you get processed. They're changing the way of you getting released. We playing semantics with words. Judges are using ways to get you released a whole different way. You don't have to pay bail, but you're gonna be monitored.
Oh yeah.
See, you don't have to pay bail, but you're gonna put you on probation. You're gonna get probation before you get convicted. They can do that. That's how they finding ways to keep you monitored before you actually cop out to the charge.
Or if you don't even cop out.
Even if you don't cop out, you still being monitored.
Because if you miss a court date, guess what? Warrant goes out.
There it goes again.
The address.
You've been tricked again.
You done fell for the bullshit again.
That's right. Banana in a tailpipe. You have been banana in a tailpipe. See, this is the blessing that God give us to give to you. You see us in the Bible, you see us in the Quran, now you see us on this. They kept saying, what religion are you? What are you? I'm all things that my people are in. We're everything. We're everything. It's not a religion. This is a knowledge that you got to give out. Go ahead, finish, babe.
It will have a positive impact on thousands of people who would otherwise be detained until trial because they cannot afford even a modest bail amount.
Woo!
A risk-based system promotes community safety and also considers whether the
They playing semantics.
defendant will appear for future court appearances, and whether the defendant is likely to obstruct the criminal justice process. In my column, in the fall edition of the Judiciary Times, I answered several questions about the incentives. Additional questions and answers can be found below.
Yes, they want you to see additional questions and answers. They could be found at the bottom. It's just like you can find that at the small print. The small print.
Oh yeah, we don't like reading small print.
Yeah, they don't like you to read small print.
They don't like you to read small print.
Plus, you ain't got no magnifying glass.
Go in there, you know what you're talking about. They don't like that.
That's right.
It's not what you say; it's how you say it.
That's right.
Also, what the sister was just reading is another form of taxation without representation. You making me pay money on a continual basis, making me run back and forth. Like I said before, it's exhausting. Mentally, physically, financially, emotionally. It's exhausting. Some of us, we can't even get near a cop without getting a little nervous, like, okay, what the hell I do now?
That's
Nothing.
right.
I just, I ain't, you could be innocent.
That's right.
But the way the system is set up, the way, as you can see, that's been going on for the past, I don't know how many years, where our people getting shot, killed for nothing. You know what I'm saying? The way it's set up, we have a very, very valid reason to be nervous when we see police in our rear view.
That's right.
Papers could be straight. Car brand new.
That's right.
Papers all straight. But we still get nervous. We don't know what's going on. We don't know what type of day that cop was having.
You know me, I'm scared.
You know what I'm saying?
Man or woman.
Exactly, male or woman.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want to start calling out names because we'd be here for way longer than a half hour.
That's right.
But also, that's another form of taxation without representation. After, if you do any time or you get convicted of a crime, then they want to take away your so-called right to vote.
Right. License.
That's nonsense. What kind of nonsense is
your
that?
license, your registration.
Yeah, your license.
Any other type of penalty that makes sure that you make money.
Exactly.
Any other penalty that makes sure that you're going to make money to generate to feed your family. Any other. Yes. And this is what they want to do. They want to take all of that away from you.
What they're doing is they want to take all of our resources.
Right.
You take away resources from a people, they become dependent. You make a people dependent, you can control their minds by telling them, look, well, if you go here, you go there. All the while, they're not telling you how to do for yourself. They keep you dependent. They keep us dependent with food stamps, Social Security,
housing,
housing. They keep us dependent, keep us stagnant. They're not saying, well, okay, well, look, you made a mistake, but you know what? Go see these people. These people will show you how to build and do for yourself. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. So what they do is they take away all your resources to provide for your family. Right. Then when you can no longer provide for your family, when you can no longer pay child support, when you can no longer be a upstanding citizen, they throw you in jail.
Yep.
Taxation without representation. Look it up. Don't be a dumb nigga with a $700 smartphone. I say that all the time.
That's right.
A lot of you that know me, look me up on Facebook. My name is Rashad Godbody. Follow me. You'll see what I'm talking about. And I always have resources backing up anything that I can say, anything I can share with the people. Because we do this for real. We do this with nobody watching.
That's right.
We do this for our own.
That's
we
called
do this
integrity.
just to know. Exactly. We do this just to be in the know. And we share this information.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you out there and sometimes we may not always think it can happen to us. You don't have to be doing nothing. You could be innocent.
That's right.
But it comes back to you, you know what I'm saying? And then, it's just might not even be, it doesn't even have to be your fault. So
True
you
that.
have to be on point. Gotta be on point.
Because when you hurt, I hurt.
Absolutely.
When I hug you, I hug me. You understand that? This is the whole movement of what's going on. We ain't getting paid for this. We're not getting paid at all for this.
Oh, absolutely not.
But at the same time, we're getting paid by a greater power than what you expect. And if you don't call them God, if you don't call them whatever you can call it what they call it, energy. What is another word that people call it instead of calling it God? Karma.
Could be
a lot of people call it karma.
Mother Earth.
Could be
Mother Earth.
Could be a justice. Could be
the justice.
The awakening of your pineal gland.
Right. Whatever. The third eye. Whatever.
You know what I'm saying? God exists within.
That's right. That's right.
We weren't born with the indoctrination of God.
Mm-hmm.
We were never born with that. God comes from within.
Mm.
And whatever religion anyone chooses to follow, that's the beauty of freedom.
That's right. That's a blessing.
But when you know and understand that God comes from within, you kind of navigate a little differently.
Right.
You know,
because you start to know what's right and what's wrong. You know how to treat others. Do unto others. And if you don't do that, the best part that I heard from a wise man, he said, if you don't believe in nothing, just do unto others as you want to done to you.
Absolutely.
So that'd be a wise saying to that part right there. But where we at right here?
Okay. Why are we doing this?
Why are they doing this bail reform? Why? Do you see any use for them to do this? I didn't see. They was already making their money. They already was doing this way, that way. Now this is another way to put the clamps on you.
Your financial bondage.
Yes, to clamp you. They about to clamp it down. And then they putting Trump in. At the same time, they clamping it. Look, this is called an agenda. This was already written. It was written. Listen to it. Watch this, Gad.
The criminal justice system is rooted in two principles. That those accused of a crime are innocent until proven guilty, and that they are constitutional, and that they have a constitutional right to have a speedy trial.
It's a constitutional right. So in the Constitution, first of all, you got to know what the Constitution is about. Now, you can't worry about you don't even know what the Constitution is if you're still looking for girls with big butts. They got you looking for a girl with a big butt and a smile, and they switching the Constitution on you.
Changing laws.
They changing the laws on you right in front of your face. And you keep worrying about, oh, my baby father, is he going to come home? Oh, my baby, huh? You better learn this thing. Oh, Hov is a good brother. He changing. If you don't change, watch what happens to you. They got a place for those that don't want to change.
Absolutely.
They got a place for them that don't want to change. You keep, oh, this is a good brother. I'm going to show you what good is in a minute. I'm going to be so daggone good, you ain't even going to understand what bad is. Okay? Because you're going to have to ship up and shape out. Or the evil one going to have the control over you. What you mean? The one with the power. The one with this type of power. To lock you up and throw away the key. Go ahead.
Under the current system, in which the judges set a dollar amount of bail, poor defendants who pose little risk of danger or flight are sometimes held in county jail because they can't make even minus amounts of bail.
I love that one. That's how they plan semantics. Like they really want to let go the people that can't really make a bail. They want to let go the people that make that can't make with low state crime, saying he got caught with 5 bags of weed, but his bail is $550 and he can't make it.
Exactly.
So if he can't make it, they want to say, listen, he ain't a risk. We're gonna let him free. We're gonna let him get out there. But then let me say one thing about that. Once they let you out there and they know that you smoke weed or you get caught up with weed, once you miss the court date, you're stuck in again. When you miss that court date and they send that warrant out, they ain't gonna release you again. You only get that one chance. See? It helps out.
So where it was 3 strikes you out,
right.
Now it's 1 strike you out.
Now it's 1 strike. You don't get no second chance.
Also, if you're fortunate enough to make it out of that jam, it's going to be probation and parole. And for all my weed smokers out there, you know they're going to piss test you every Monday and Tuesday, drug court. It's no joke. People, you know, those of us that been there, we know. We're not making this shit up.
Right.
You like to smoke your weed, you like to have your freedom to do things like that, that's fine. It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
Right.
But at the same time, when you don't know these laws and you keep getting jammed up on the same old bullshit, because I've been there where I said, wait, man, I paid this ticket before. Well, guess what? You can't produce a receipt. You got to pay it again.
You got to pay it again. You know? If you can't produce nothing saying that you paid it. I done seen people pay the same ticket 3 times I know you have too. I know you have. The same ticket. I done seen people get locked up on the same charge 3 times. Come out today and locked up tomorrow again. What happened? Oh, they say they ain't taking out the computer. So what do you think will happen to you?
Whose fault is that? Certainly not yours.
You'll figure this thing out. You'll figure this thing out.
Not yours.
And it ain't about rapping. It ain't about football. They got you all playing all these other sports. Football, rap, Nicki Minaj, these 2 stupid boys about to go fight. What's these 2 stupid dudes? 2 punks. Yeah. 2 skinny punks. I beat both of them up with one hand and a cigarette. Okay?
Trying to prove how hard they are. Talking about some hood. You made millions. You should be coming back to your hood to try to build it up. Not
right.
Talk about you Pyru and this and that. And you Compton.
Yeah, they fake. It's all fake. They trying to distract y'all. They are using them as a distraction. It's distracting you, so you won't really see what's really about to come in. When Trump come in, you see Trump setting up his whole team.
You got 10 days.
Yeah, it's about to go down.
I personally don't do politics, but you got 10 days.
Yeah, then it's
really about to hit the fan.
Yeah, it's about to hit the fan.
A lot of people ain't gonna be able to make phone calls after 10 days. You think I'm joking with that Obama phone shit? A lot of Medicare, Medicaid,
it's about to go down.
It's about to go down because this motherfucker is no joke.
He's no joke.
He don't care. He stepped over his own people to get to where he is.
That's right. And y'all better take it. Don't take it for granted. Don't take granted for nothing. All right? This is real stuff, man. And I want you to open your eyes.
None of what you hear and only half of what you see.
That's right. Open your eyes. Stay focused. All of this arguing, all of this fighting with each other as husband and wives, calling police, faking jacks, getting people set up and all that. That stuff gonna have to stop.
That shit played.
That stuff gonna have to stop because they're gonna be keeping people for this stuff. And calling diapers on people. You know the stuff we do as black people and Puerto Rican people. You know what we do. You know the little semantics we play with the phones and getting people set up and all that. That stuff is really going to hit the fan and you're going to hurt people.
Absolutely.
Because hurt people. So that's what I try to tell you. Watch out who you around. Watch out who you with. Watch out who you bring in your household. Because if he got a warrant and he running up in there, they'll start saying you was harboring a fugitive. See, I know what they doing. I know what they're trying to do. They setting you up and got you running around here playing basketball and football and worry about the Giants. Look,
playing the wrong damn game.
I don't give a damn about the Giants. Okay?
Playing the wrong game.
You playing the wrong game because there's another game that they got going on, and it's called bail reform, and that's what's on you. That's something on you. That's something that's going to happen with you and your household. This is something to do with your husband, your sons. See? There's something to do with your sons, your daughters, your kids. And the reason why we put it out there, because these are our cousins, our nephews, and our nieces.
Absolutely.
That's why. Why you putting it out there? Because these my cousins, my nieces, my nephews. Y'all going to be the part. We still got.
Universal family.
It's a universal family.
Universal family.
That's why we doing it. We don't need to get paid for this. This is love. This is love.
Catch me anywhere, anytime, and I'll tell you the same exact thing.
That's right.
For free.
That's right. Go ahead, sis.
Okay.
Where we at, Gad?
One study revealed that about 12% of New Jersey's county bail population remain in custody because they cannot post bail for $2,500.
So look, they can't post bail for $2,500 or less, so they remain in custody. They trying to find a way to what? Revive them. Get them out so we can keep posting people in. See? We want to get them out.
It's a business. You're a customer. You're the main customer.
Yeah, we want to get them out. Put them on
probation.
Whether
you can pay or not, you will be a customer.
Yes.
You can't pay, you go to jail. Guess what? If you did have a little bit of job or you had a little bit of life going on, guess what? That's got to be put on hold. Then you have to start over.
That's right.
We the main customers.
Yeah.
We the main customers whether we want to be or not.
They don't care about your jobs. They don't care about nothing.
They don't care about that.
See, when you get locked up this time and you go to the precinct, we can pay your $200 to get you out because you got to go to work in the morning. Nobody cares about you going to work. Your job don't care if you got a job. This is on you. So now you're going to see who the war's on. While you still watching football and basketball and buying Jordans.
Playing the wrong game.
You playing the wrong game. You playing the wrong game. Because there's another game that's about to be played on you. Come on, go ahead.
Meanwhile, under the current law, defendants with assets can post bail, be released even if they pose a serious risk.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Or flight or danger to the public.
This is what they saying. They saying the people that hustle, that sell drugs, that do this, even if they cause a flight risk or harm the public, they can make bail. They can make bail. Right? So now what they trying to do is say the ones like me, that's me. A flight risk, they could prove that I could pose a threat to somebody or think that I can harm somebody because I've been to prison before, because I've been locked up, been on probation, I ran on drug court, I did all of these things. So they could prove that I'm a flight risk. So they gonna keep me.
And also, y'all know about them co-signers. Y'all know about them co-signers. If you don't, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about it. You get a bail so high, and say, you know, your 10% is maybe 10 grand.
That's right.
You're going to need at least 3 co-signers. So guess what? If you are a flight risk and you do take off, those three co-signers, or maybe 4, however many, those people that loved you enough to put their name on the line for you, and you take off, guess who they come after for that money? Those people that you claim to love, that loved you enough to sign for you to be released to try to straighten this mess out.
That's right. That's right. And watch how the cars flip. Watch how many people get into. Watch how the cars flip. The people that wasn't going to jail or never got in trouble. Watch how the cars flip.
Those are the targets.
Those are the targets.
New consumers.
Yes, new consumers.
How does business stay in business? Okay.
All right. Yeah, they need new customers.
New customers.
Yes.
That's how they stay in business.
Yes. Yes.
We need new money.
We need new money. We need new people.
The old money is good, yes, but it's always good to have new money.
Yes.
Because your money may be longer than his.
That's right.
And we're going to keep you jammed up a little bit longer.
That's right. They're trying to consume all of us. They want everybody to be jammed up. They want all of us to owe their government. If I could get each one of y'all to owe me for a loan. You owe me for your car insurance. You owe me for your car loan. You owe me for a loan from the bank. You owe me from a loan from the longshoresman. You owe me for anything. That's right. You owe me for bail too. You owe me for this. Oh, you don't know what this is? That's Uncle Sam. And I ain't never seen Uncle Sam yet. And that ain't my damn uncle anyway.
No.
I don't even I hook off on Uncle Sam. This for real. But this bail reform is a setup. It's a setup. So now when you say, oh man, what am I doing? Are you trying to get this bread? Hell no. Ain't no more bread to get. The birds got it.
Pretty much.
The birds got the bread. So now we got to tighten up our family a little bit more. It's setting us up to where we got to work together. To where we got to work together. To where we got to where each one teach one. To where iron sharpens iron.
Absolutely.
That's what it's coming to, right, big bro?
Yes, it is. Yes,
That's what it's coming to. It's pushing us.
Also, I like to say this. This is one of my favorite sayings. Be careful. Be careful of the company you keep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It says, show me the company you keep and I'll show you your future. And that, to me, says, if a person ain't about shit, but you just keep them around because they may be entertained, they like to turn up, but is that gonna be part of your future? We gotta change, people. We gotta change. The old way of doing shit and all of the past ways, the shit ain't working. It ain't working. We out here losing tremendously. You look at every black neighborhood throughout the country. What do we own?
It's messed up bad, man.
Black people ain't poor. We account for $1.1 trillion a year. But where does that money go? Right back into the back into the pockets of the enemy. Now,
tell them what you mean by black. Explain it. What you mean by black? Because people, when we say black, they take it in the wrong aspect. I just want you to clean that up because we got a lot of watching them.
Okay, we got original.
With the Puerto Ricans, everybody. You mean all of us as
original?
Right.
Original.
Right.
When I say black, don't disassociate yourself because your boat stop was in Puerto Rico,
right, or
Dominican Republic.
That's right.
Haiti,
That's
Jamaica.
Right. You our brothers.
You know what I'm saying? Cuba.
That's right.
Because you speak Spanish, you're not one of us.
That's
wrong.
Right.
You got it wrong. You got it wrong.
That's
we are all family.
That's right.
We family. That's why they put us in the same neighborhood.
That's right.
Ain't too many of us could go up in Upper Montclair and where's that with the big pretty houses. Ain't too many of us could go up in there and if we don't have the skin that blue, we can't go up there.
South Orange, and
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's crazy because you know they ripped us apart, divide and conquer. And they're doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing, and they're doing it in your face. The best place to hide something is directly in your face. Or in a lot of people's cases, in a book.
Yeah.
Because they claim we won't read.
Yeah.
But we dispelling that myth because the brother and I, we always talk back and forth, whether it be on the phone, in person, or whenever we come together and come to you guys live.
That's right.
We do a lot of reading. We do a lot of reading. And it's not to sound intelligent, it's to be intelligent.
That's right. That's right.
Know the difference. Because if you know what you're talking about, you can't be disputed. You can't be disputed. If you have a debate or a disagreement with someone, then you have your information to back it up.
That's right.
You have your proof to back it up.
That's right. This is what we do.
Also, I'd like to point this out too, because I hear people say this a lot too. You can't trust what was written down in the book because it was written by man.
Why they do that?
I don't understand.
I don't understand that shit.
Now, but guess what?
Now you just being ignorant now.
Guess what?
Serious, man.
The same bylaws and the same laws that we talking about with this bail reform was written by man, but you're gonna go by them rules.
Right.
When they come and put that damn them silver bracelets on.
Yeah. You're gonna have to go by
them. You're gonna go by them rules willingly.
That's right. I bet you read that paperwork and they say that your bail is $200,000. You're gonna buy that rule.
You're gonna go by that black and white, and that was written by a man.
That's right. So at the end of the day, you have to go by something. You got to learn something. Some type of information is out there. Let me tell you something. They can only try to distort information. They can't hide information. And if they hide it, it means it's hidden. And if you can hide something, it can be found.
Lost and found.
That's right. That's why it's called hidden or history. Because you find out that it was written wrong. Because you can find information that's hidden. You ever seen somebody that found their mother that they didn't know about 20 years ago? Well, they've been found. You can find something. And don't let brothers tell you, don't do this or don't read or don't do that. Don't tell me. That's why I tell a brother that I'm not under no religion. Don't put me in a religion because you put me in a small box. You put me in a box. You telling me that I can't think outside of a box.
You limited me.
You limited me.
Put limitations on me.
Don't put no limitations on me.
You know, and a lot of times when we make the statement that we don't practice or adhere to any specific religion, people look at us like we're crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've been called crazy since I was 13 years old. You know what I mean? When I really started waking up and started seeing. And along the way, I learned more. I had my stumbling blocks. But you live and you learn. You don't get to be old and wise before you were young and stupid.
Right. True that.
So, you know what I'm saying? It comes with time. And it comes with you taking necessary steps to find out this information, to research it.
That's right.
We're living in the age of information.
That's right. This is the information
age. You walk around with a supercomputer in your pocket every day, but all you posting is fight videos. Mm-hmm. Watch this nigga knock this nigga out.
Yep.
They ain't doing no justice to the people.
Mm-hmm.
You sitting around waiting for the new Jordans to come out, and they laughing at you. Look at these niggas lined up by Foot Locker. Don't know $200 could stock them, you know, get their own small business.
That's right. They know that.
Get the paperwork.
$200.
$200.
So sad. $200.
But you run your ass down there, get them new patent leather 3s or whatever the shits they put out, and have you stand on the corner, but half you won't even go and stand on the damn job application line.
That's right. $75 to get you your LLCs, and you can have your own business with LLCs.
And for those of you who don't know, LLC stands for Limited Liability Corporation.
Right. That means you're a corporation. Exactly. That means you are a corporation. Now you can have business. You can get a business loan from your corporation. You can go to the bank and ask for a business loan for corporations. As you get loans and as you do this, they don't want you to get that. They don't want you to use $1,000. They want you to buy that new G-Ride so you can owe them. They want you can't wait till income tax come back so you can buy
systematic and financial slavery.
So you can buy that new Grand Prix that they just put on the market.
Also, family, listen up. The brother Hov and I, we're gonna work on finding this other information about rebuilding credit. Shout out to the sister Kira Diva. You can look her up on Facebook, Kira Diva Live. She does the radio show. I'll get the link for you guys on the next broadcast. But she's very intelligent. She's very sharp as well. And she sparked the idea about rebuilding our credit. And now is the time to do it. Because I looked on Facebook, I looked down my timeline today, I seen a lot of people starting to get their W-2s. Again, like I said, they start you off.
Right.
And if you ever notice, they start you off at the beginning of the year because, they like to say Christmas is for the babies, but New Year's is for the, because everybody wait for them W-2s.
Right.
And for those of you that get that money and you blow it, you do the wrong thing.
That's your fault.
By April, it's back to being broke, busted, disgusted, and struggling from check to check.
Yep.
We're going to get this information on how, I need to get specifically the information on how to utilize your tax check, where you won't even have to touch your next tax check come next year. 2018, that tax money still be sitting there. You be still living, doing what you have to do.
That's right.
Paying your bills, eating good, food, clothing, shelter for your family. But that's what let's get to work on that.
Yes, we definitely gonna get to work on that. So, but we need y'all, brothers and sisters, we need y'all with whatever y'all got to donate to our movement. You have to donate to our movement so we can send this thing around the world. I got a lot of young brothers that's hustling on the streets. They are willing to do what I'm telling them to do. But we need y'all help. You can't help. We can't do everything alone. Everything cannot be done alone. When you see somebody is trying, you help their movement. And it's bad that we got to grab our people by the hand and walk with them like a 2-year-old.
We don't get the support from our people.
We don't get enough support.
We really don't. It's
we don't.
sad. It's
and if we had some girls with booties out here shaking their butt and throwing dollars to them, fake money to them, y'all will be supporting that. But when we coming out here to speak knowledge and tell you, listen, we got the information to snatch some of these brothers off of the street. The same brothers that you sisters is walking by that saying, oh, you got a fatty and being disrespectful, help us help you. Tell us what street you on. Donate to our cause. We'll come through there, holler at the brothers. Yeah, this is powerful music. And half of y'all know me. And half of the street brothers know us too. Half of the street brothers in any North, East Orange, Irvington, Orange, they already know me. So at the end of the day, I ain't pushing up on them. I'm not going to disrespect them or disrespect their hood or nothing. Some of them just need some knowledge. Some of them don't even know. Some of them not educated enough. Some of them they don't know. You can't fault somebody that don't know. But if you're not putting in something that you think that's going to qualify us to go out to give the information to our brothers and sisters, then you don't believe in us neither.
The best investment is in yourself, whether it be monetarily, whether it be through knowledge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, again, a lot of us don't read. We don't read. And it's hurting us bad because we didn't know. We signing our name on these phone contracts, signing our names on these car loans and these leases. Yep. And you paying a bunch of money that if you fuck up one time, they snatch it from you. Why? Because you didn't read the fine print, but you sign here acknowledging it that you read. We got to sharpen up, fellas.
That's right.
Ladies, gentlemen,
yes,
kings, queens, we got to sharpen up. We got to sharpen up. We got to start making our minds more adaptable to read. Because I remember at one point when I first reintroduced myself to reading as much as I do now like I used to when I was a child, it took me a while to really kind of, to get my eyes to follow the letters properly. But it's an investment in self.
Right. You
know what I'm saying? Your greatest value is one that no one can ever take from you. And it's between your ears. It's called your mind. It's your brain. Again, your third eye. Open your third eye, people. We out here losing, but we can't continue to do this. We can't do this. And along with my brother here, Dave Brown, you know what I'm saying? Basic info before leaving Earth. That's right. We putting some things together. Again, shout out to the Nation of Gods and Nerves.
That's right. Shout out
Allah's
to the brothers.
5%.
That's right. All the Muslim brothers.
Absolutely.
Love the Muslim brothers.
Shout out to my Muslim brothers.
That's right. And sisters.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
all the Egyptologists, whatever you are,
Absolutely.
I shout out to you. Blessings and pieces be upon you and your family. I just want you to get this information, this knowledge, this wisdom to stay strong. And because frivolous times is coming, hard times is coming. You think it's easy. You think it's easy. Hard times is coming. If you don't have love, loyalty, laws, faith, and perseverance. If you don't have these type of things, when the time of trials come up on you, you're going to fall off, man. You'll die by the sword. So absolutely. I ask you, brothers and sisters, to always put in. You could donate to this cause. At let them know the cause you could donate to, babe. Just let them know. PayPal.
Rakima Young at PayPal.com.
At Rakima Young, PayPal.com. You could donate to this cause. $2. It doesn't matter. We get food. When we get the food, you see us online. We go get the food to the people. I love y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all that much to come out there, to educate the young brothers on the streets, to go out to get food, shelter, to even to be out there on them streets in cold winters and whatever. It's nothing that we can't do. Put that footwork in. It's nothing that we can't do. We're going into the jails. I'm trying to get back into the Laney Hall. I talked to Miss Bay. Miss Bay gonna try to get me back into Laney Hall with her when she go in, so I could teach the brothers as they coming out. Basic info before leaving Earth is the way to come. There's only one way out, and like the scriptures say, the place that you go into is narrow and thin. It's skinny. It's hard to get in there, baby. Mm-hmm. It's skinny as a needle of the camel's eye. So what you got to do is come into this information and throw some of that other information junk that you got out. You got to throw that out. You can't come into this new information with all that old junk. Wash that thing out. So we love you. Blessings and peace be upon you. And I hope this video give you information so you can and your family can get stronger, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Love you. Bless you.